fuck, but
we're old. Yeah.
I don't.
Only thing
Also,
that's live.
you know,
really?
it's like, what are you doing with your life? like I got things to do.
I know.
I can't sit in front of the camera for 5 hours a day. I don't understand how anybody does it.
But also, is it that entertaining? Like, my life's not fucking lit
They
24
talk a
hours
lot
a
of
day.
shit on camera, and then they watch a bunch of things and react to things. There's a lot of that. Like, for a lot of them, like for our channel, there was a lot of people that were making a living just going on Twitch and these other channels, these other streaming
Streaming your
things,
shit?
streaming my show and commenting on it.
Like reaction videos.
Yeah, getting mad about things
There's a
we
bunch of
said
yeah.
and doing stuff, but they were
I
doing
deal
it
with that.
through they were playing the whole show out.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's illegal.
Well, it was very shady. It was
Dicey,
very
right?
weird because they were commenting on it, but it was like your entire content was based on my content and your reaction to my content. But you know, it's weird. You know, you're dunking on me or you're pumping me up or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
It's there was a lot of that going on. And so then there's a lot of people that are watching, whether it's Mr. Beast's show and commenting on that or other shows are commenting on that. So they're watching stuff online. Someone will send them a video of a guy getting in a street fight. They comment on that.
Yeah.
And then
it's
they're
reaction videos.
And they're interacting with all these people that are in the
And they're
comments.
making money off of it.
Yeah, and they're talking to these people
Yeah.
that are in the comments. It's like,
It's weird.
first of all, if you think that social media is bad for your mental health.
Oh my god, dude! Yesterday I was driving down. I dropped my kids off, and I was going somewhere. I was going to this car shop. My truck's in the shop, and I was driving my father-in-law's car, and I see a high school bus, Lake Travis High School. I live right by Lake Travis. I see a Lake Travis High School bus pull up. I just look over. Every single kid
Staring at their
on
phone.
their phone.
Yep.
Not talking to each other.
No.
Not saying what. It bummed me out so fucking bad.
I know, it's
You know the
weird.
fun we used to have on that bus.
I know.
And no one's talking to each other.
I know.
The bus is silent. I'm like, God, you guys are doing it wrong.
Well, it's not
I want to
just
jump
they're
on that
doing it
bus and be like,
wrong.
hey, listen, I know I'm the old dude. You guys are fucking up right now.
Well, you're right, but it is also where human beings are headed. We're headed into this weird world of the digital world, and this is the first steps. These are the first steps we're taking by staring into a phone all day.
But we know it's not good.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
So
not good.
so we're just going to continue to go down this
Yep.
shit road? You don't
Exactly.
think there's anything we can do?
Nope. People are addicted. They're 100% addicted to their phone. I don't see anything changing. I think if anything, it's going to get more invasive, and then it's probably who knows? Just guessing what the next technology is going to be. But as this technology moves forward, it's going to get more invasive. It's going to get more. You're going to interact with more people through whatever the fuck it is. However they're going to do it, whether it's going to be some new tech that lets you communicate with people with a headset and you're reading each other's minds, or whether you're hanging out together in augmented reality
And
or
you don't
virtual
think
reality.
anybody's like, man, we're headed down a
They're not
terrible
going
road.
to. No one's going to. They're going to keep doing
Just
it.
too much money?
No, it's just everyone's addicted, and everyone uses it for too many things. It's also a primary source of news and information. I get all my like ideas about like how the world is working from
Yeah.
social media. Not social media commentary, but social media stories. Well, someone will post like, this is going on in
Yeah.
Iran, this is going on here. I get it off social media. I get it off of X. But you have to pick and choose in what you pay attention to, right?
It's dicey.
And you got to find people that are not full of shit and not click engagement, because there's a lot of just clickbait bullshit.
Majority is.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. But you also find breaking news, and you also find things that you wouldn't know about. You know, like certain stories and certain things that are happening in the news, and certain really crazy stories that are like, how am I not hearing about this? This should be fucking huge.
But you don't think it's going to be like, and I know we have to use it, you don't think it's going to be kind of like cigarettes, like in the 60s where everyone was doing it, and then eventually the parents of those kids, I'm sorry, the children of those parents go, what the fuck? This
if
is
it was
so
a
bad for you?
substance, if it was a substance, I would agree.
But it's
the
addicting.
problem.
Joe Rogan had on Brendan Schaub, and they discussed people who criticize them in streamers. Because, you know, Joe Rogan has something against people sitting down for multiple days of the week, streaming for hours on end. What's he do again? Oh, yeah. He sits down most of the days of the week and does 3-hour-long podcasts criticizing stuff as if there's a difference. These guys always amaze me. He says, social media rots your brain. Yeah, people are so stupid for social media. And then, yeah, I get all my news from social media. they do what they criticize everyone else for doing. They all think that they're above it, and I love how Schaub threw in, yeah, I have to deal with that too. Basically, these guys are complaining that people criticize them. But rightfully so, people criticize them. But they feel that only they could do the criticism. It's always an amazing thing. Like, Brendan Schaub sued me and lost. And he's appealing the lawsuit. But when he lost, the judge brought up in that lawsuit, one of her examples she brought up was the fact that Brendan Schaub is suing me, yet he does the same thing I do. I think she boiled down his podcast to a bunch of guys sitting around watching stuff on the internet, then commenting on it. Essentially, what me and everybody else on the internet does. That's all this is. And like, these dudes are like, I can't believe people talk about us and criticize us. There are people who are above them that they do that to, like politicians and other people. So it always fascinates me. Now I wonder, Rogan put out the behind the scenes hammer of bent pixels, and what's the other one? Super Bam. But they definitely, all these guys behind the scenes, try to shut it down. They'll send out copyrights and stuff. But Schaub is the only person who actually sued. And he has spent well over $1 million probably. Because when he sued me in what, like 2021? Right before the Gringo Poppy came out. And like he even lied and said, oh, someone picked up the case pro bono. And then he was forced to write a letter to the court saying, no, I'm still involved, because I immediately sent that to the court saying, hey, the guy who's suing me says he's not even involved in it and other people are doing it. So he had to write that shit. But it just always amazes me with these guys. So thin skin. Can't take any criticism whatsoever. And behind the scenes always try to take people down. And most of the times you'll never hear about it, because like most of the times it won't be talked about. So they'll do a copyright, but they'll just make sure all the ad revenue go to them. But I know what he's complaining about, the Twitch thing specifically, mainly like Hassan and stuff. But it always baffles me that they do the same thing, but can't take it when other people try to do it. And Schaub is the biggest joke going, but that Rogan does a bunch of it behind the scenes too. Don't let them fool you, because it sounded like right there Rogan put a stop to a bunch of it. And we all know Rogan has power because that's the name Schaub threatens Bobby Lee and other people with. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.